Well, hello there, all you awesome internet creatures, and welcome back to the All Seasons on F1 2012. And we move on to the next round of the championship, which is in Japan. Wait a minute, let's look at those contract offers. Oh, it's still from Caterham, HRT in Marussia. Yes, please fuck off. Okay, so here we are at Japanesey Squeezy, and as you can see, Bruno Senna has currently got pole position. This, of course, is the early seconds of qualifying. Let's see what time we're going to put in as we cross the line, and it's going to be 4th position at the moment. Wowzers. Absolute wowzers. Anyway, we go a little bit later into the qualifying session, just 2.5 minutes left. Currently in 13th position. As we cross the line, it's going to be... Oh! Pole position! How on earth did that happen? How did that happen? I don't believe it. Anyway, that didn't last very long because, as you can see, we ended up in 4th position with Sebastian Vettel in pole. And our teammate was down there in 12th. And Nico Rosberg didn't actually make qualifying 2. So we move on to qualifying 2. And as you can see, I finished up in 17th place. My teammate in 16th position. And Lewis Hamilton got pole for the race. So once again, it's time for the 5 lights to go out on the All Seasons career mode, and we say go, go, go. It's away we go straight into Rich Mix from 17th place. There's my teammate Daniel Ricciardo just off to the right of me as we go into turn 1. There's Nico Hülkenberg, and there's Rosberg. Oh my god, Rosberg's already got past us. We sneak down the inside of... Oh, it's contact with Rosberg, and Rosberg goes round. Oh my goodness, there's a complete cluster of cars that have gone off right at the start of the race. Unbelievable scenes, and one of those is my championship rival Nico Rosberg. As you can see, we're still carrying on trying to get past the Williams, I do believe. Yes, that's Bruno Senna, so we're already up into 13th place. My teammate Daniel Ricciardo is now behind me in 14th place. Wowzers, absolute wowzers. We got real excitement for you now, as Murray used to say. Yes indeed, Mr. McGreedy. Still in 13th place at the moment. Let's see if we can get past Bruno Senna as we go through this complicated section of corners. So I dive down the inside of Bruno. Do I get the place? Yes, I do. So up now into 12th position. My next target is Nico Hülkenberg in, of course, the Force India. Do I do a dive down inside? Yes, I do. And Pastor Maldonado as well. Wow, it's another fantastic dive bomb maneuver from the hookster there up into the points already. And we still haven't completed lap 1 yet. So up into 10th place and still battling hard and trying to get past the Force India, which is directly in front of me as I go down the inside once again of the Force India, but he gets the position back, I do believe. Yep, we're still battling and he gets past. Oh my goodness, as we're going to go through into the 130R section, so still in 10th place at the moment for the hookster. But Paul de Resta in the Force India directly in front of me in 9th place, but Dave's not going to give up on this. I try to go down the outside, no, so I sneak down the inside as we go through the 130R section of the circuit, and yes, I managed to get up now into 9th position. It's another fantastic performance from the hookster once more, and the next target for him is Felipe Massa in the Ferrari, which is going to be a very, very tall order indeed. Yes, as we're in the Toro Rosso. Anyway, that's the end. And look at that, Rosberg's in 23rd place as we accelerate forward now to lap 5. Lap 5, Alonso is currently in the lead of this race, and Nico Rosberg is in 23rd position, and we're still holding on to 9th place at the moment as we accelerate forward now to lap 5, just the end of lap 5, and it's time for the hookster to make his pit stop from 9th place. Sebastian Vettel is ahead in 8th place, and as you can see, there's lots of cars coming in, so let's see if we can get a nice fast pit stop. Lots of crews out now, lots of crews. So we go from the soft tyre, which is the yellow tyre, onto the harder tyre, which for this Grand Prix I do believe is a sort of greyish colour. Yes, going on to the hards. So we're going to rejoin now. I think we're possibly going to be 12th, 13th position as we come out into the field once more. And it's 12th place for the hookster, just behind Kamui Kobayashi and ahead of Paul de Resta on lap 6. As we accelerate forward now to the end of lap 6, just going to lap 7, and there's cars in, everyone. Yes, there's cars in. Rosberg's still in 24th position. Lewis Hamilton is currently in the lead, and we get back into our 9th position. Wow, fantastic. It looks like we got some points on the cards once more in Japan as we accelerate forward now to lap 10. There's no change at the moment, still in 9th place. Rosberg has made it up into 19th place though, and Fernando Alonso is still in the lead at the moment. We accelerate forward now to lap 12. So still no change at the front, and still in 9th for me, and still 19th place for Nico Rosberg. As we accelerate forward now to the last lap of the race, and it looks like I'm going to finish the race in 9th place. And of course, oh, look at this. Fernando has won the race. And it looks like I am going to finish in 9th position. But where is Nico Rosberg? Well, I think he's got up to about 18th, 17th place, but that may be it. So no points for Nico Rosberg. 2 World Championship points, of course, for the Hookster. Wowzers. Absolute wowzers. So there you go. And there was Rosberg. He finished in 16th position overall. My teammate Daniel Ricciardo, the Honey Badger himself, finished in 12th place. So he also was outside of the points. So there's the confirmation. 9th for me. 12th for Daniel Ricciardo. And of course, Nico Rosberg was out of the points in 16th position. Oh my god, and Pastor Maldonado didn't even make the race. And Fernando Alonso, of course, won the race in 1st place. So in the Drivers' Championship, you can see Lewis Hamilton is still way out in the lead. I'm now in 10th position with 53 points, just ahead of Kamui Kobayashi. And in the Constructors, we're trying to beat, of course, the HRT team, which of course I scored all the points for. They've got 31. I'm now up into 29 points, so it's getting ever closer as we move on to the next round of the championship. So we move on to, oh god, it's Yin Yam Wig Wham, couldn't give a bloody damn. It's South Korea. Okie dokie then, so it's out for qualifying on this horrible, horrible circuit. Oh my god. I'm glad they took this off the calendar because it's absolutely dreadful. Anyway, we're just about to complete our qualifying at the moment. Bruno Senna has got pole position. We're going to cross the line and we're in 5th place at the moment. We move on to later on into the qualifying. As you can see, currently down to 16th place as we cross the line, and we're going to improve on that. And the answer to that is no, we don't. Anyway, we go out into qualifying session 2 now because we did get through. And as you can see, it's pissing hard. And I've gone out on dry tyres trying to just get a time in. But no, it's 17th place. So the final results then. 16th for the Honey Badger, Daniel Ricciardo, my teammate. 17th for me. And as we scroll up, Fernando Alonso got pole. But don't forget, of course, this is the results of Q2. So once again, it's time for the 5 lights to go out on the... Oh, Jesus. All seasons career mode, and we say go, 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 and it's away we go from 17th on the grid, but ahead, more importantly than that, of our team rival, Nico Rosberg, and just behind Daniel Ricciardo, the Honey Badger, as we go into the first turn. It's this torturous left... Oh, Jesus Christ, no, dive bomb from Dave once again. It's this torturous left-hander that some of the other cars have already gone way out into the limits of the track, as you can see, and we've got a false India off to the right of us, I do believe, and there's Kamui Kobayashi. Oh, it's Paul di Resta. We've got Kamui Kobayashi just ahead as well, as we're going to go down this extraordinarily long straight. It goes on forever, and once again it's dives from Dave, and there's contact with one of the Red Bulls, I do believe. I think that's Vettel. Yes, it is. There's Sebastian Vettel, and off to the right we've got Felipe Massa in a Ferrari, who has just overtaken us, but Dave's not going to have none of that, you know, because there's an old saying that goes around here that says that Dave never gives up and he never surrenders, don't you know? So yes, it's another fantastic performance from the Hookster once more, as we manage to gain a huge amount of positions and trying to get past the Renault as well, as you can see, battling wheel to wheel now, with Kimi Räikkönen, the Iceman himself. We're up into 5th place, everyone. Yes, 5th place at this absolutely horrible circuit that Dave absolutely hates. Oh my god, it's dreadful. It really is. It's just... Oh, let's have a right-hander. Oh, wait a minute. Let's have another right-hander. Oh, well, let's chuck in a left now. Let's chuck in... Oh, just fucking make it up as we go, because we don't really care. Oh, God. Anyway, let's see then, as we're still on lap 1, trying to catch up to the back of Kimi Räikkönen, but he seems to be pulling away slightly. And behind us, of course, we've got Felipe Massa in a Ferrari. Of course, his car is a lot faster than this Toro Rosso, who I have to say I've been very disappointed with, because it seems very, very slow, considering it's supposed to be a faster car. It only seems to be about a couple of miles an hour faster than the bloody HRT I was driving. Anyway, let's hope we get a faster car for the end of the season, or maybe for season 2, as we're just about to complete the first lap of the Grand Prix, still in 5th position at the moment, and still being chased by Felipe Massa, as you can see. And Nico Rosberg is now in 17th position. Oh my god, he's not making up any places at all. And Fernando Alonso is currently in the lead as Felipe Massa goes past me. We haven't even got any DRS yet. He's gone past. Unbelievable. So I'm down to 6th place now. But can the Hookster pull a rabbit out of his arse once again? And oh, I don't know though. We got Jesus Christ, Vettel trying to have me off there. He tried to have me off, but I managed to continue my progress and get past the Ferrari as well. Well, I did for a second, but no, it's Vettel again. This is absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable. The overspeed on these cars on this game is just ridiculous. It really is. Anyway, we re-overtake Massa, and now we re-overtake Vettel, do we? Yes, we bloody well do. So it's back into 5th position on lap 2 as we accelerate forward now to lap 3. Still in 5th place, and once again I get overtaken by Vettel, but this time of course he has got the DRS. But once again, Dave, there's confetti on the track, everyone. There's confetti everywhere. Someone's had a coming together, I do believe, up front. Someone's lost some of their front wing end fences. Anyway, we accelerate forward now to lap 4. Still in 5th place for the Hookster. But as you can see from the arrows, I'm getting absolutely mullered. Absolutely mullered by these cars. Oh, Vettel, get out of the way, for God's sake. I get past Schumacher. I've gone wide though. Horribly wide for Dave. I rejoin the track and oh, Jesus, was there contact there? Yes, there was with Felipe Massa and he's lost his front wing. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Felipe. That was completely accidental, caused by Vettel pushing me off the circuit. And Lewis Hamilton gets past, but I managed to dive down the inside and get back into 6th position. Yes. I'm now, of course, behind, is it Michael Schumacher? Yes, Michael Schumacher in, of course, the Mercedes. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we accelerate forward now to lap 5. Still in 6th position for the Hookster. And now, of course, I've got Lewis Hamilton, who's going to overtake me down this extraordinary long straight because he's got DRS. And I'm going to have a little bit of curves, but it's not going to be enough. But Dave's not going to... Oh, wait a minute. Grosjean now is behind me. And Dave sneaks down the inside because he's a sneaky little git once more and gets the place back off of Lewis Hamilton. So up now into 6th position once more. As we accelerate forward now to lap 6. And it's time for the Hookster to make his pit stop. Coming in from 8th place at the moment. And we're going, of course, from, I think it's the super soft tyre onto the hard tyre, which is the soft tyre, which is the yellow wall tyre. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of mechanics out, as you can see. And yes, it was the super soft tyre. So the yellow tyre goes on, and it's not a bad stop from the lad. It's not a bad stop at all. And let's see where we're going to rejoin. We were in 8th when we came in. We're just about to rejoin the track. And we're now in 11th place on lap 7 out of 14 behind Michael Schumacher, but ahead of Paul de Resta as we accelerate forward now to lap 7. And now our car's coming into the pits, as you can see. It looks like we're going to gain a few positions. Jenson Button is currently in the lead of this race. Nico Rosberg is up to 11th place, but still outside the points at the moment. And we go back into 6th position. Fantastic. As we accelerate forward now to lap 9, as you can see, no change. Still in 6th place for the Hookster. Jenson Button still in the lead. And Nico Rosberg is now in 14th position. What that means he's out of the World Championship points as I go very, very wide. Anyway, on to lap 11 now. Still no change, but this time there is a change because Sergio Perez in that bloody Sauber managed to get past me. But Dave, once again, dives down the inside and gets the place back. Fantastic. Anyway, we accelerate forward now to lap 12. Still no change, but of course, once again, Perez under the DRS, although it looked like his wing wasn't even open there. Manages to get past, but once again, Dave sneaks down the inside and gets it back. Or I've had to go to standard mix now because I'm getting very, very low on fuel as we go into the last few laps. When we accelerate forward down to lap 13, Button still in the lead, still in 6th place for me. Kobayashi in 7th and Nico Rosberg in 13th, so it looks like he's not going to score any points, which is looking very, very good for our team rival. It means that I may get a contract at the end of this race, and I could be driving for Mercedes. Anyway, no time for that now, because as you can see, Kobayashi is absolutely oh, Jesus Christ, you almost had me off the bugger. Unbelievable scenes from Kamui Kobayashi as he almost puts me into the wall. And I managed to get the place back though, so back into 6th place, back into standard mix of course as well, because the fuel is looking pretty dicey as we accelerate forward now to go into the last lap of this Grand Prix. And now the fuel is at -1, so oh my goodness, I'm going to have to watch the fuel very, very closely. Rosberg is now in 13th place once again, so that's it, he's out. He's not going to get any World Championship points, and if we just hang on, we can hold on to this 6th place. But can we hold on to 6th place? Because Kamui Kobayashi has once again got past us. With the DRS now open fully, as you can see from the flap on the rear wing. But once again, oh, this is a very, very late move from Dave down the inside of Kamui Kobayashi. Do we manage it? Oh, yes, we bloody well do. So back once again into 6th position, but I've got to go into lead mix for this last stint of the Grand Prix because I'm very, very low on fuel and I don't want to run out as we cross the line, as I've done quite a few times already. But are we going to be okay? Well, thankfully, because of the crappiness of this circuit, there's lots and lots of twisty bits. And as you can see, we've just accelerated forward a little bit now into the dying stages of this last lap. And Jenson Button has won the race. We're still holding on to 6th place, but I'm going to stay in lean mix because there's lots and lots of twisty bits here and there's just no room for any car to get past. So I think we're going to be okay. I don't want to compromise the fuel just in case we start to run out as we get to the line. So I'm going to stay in lean mix. All you can see from the arrow there, Kobayashi trying desperately to get past. But as I say, there is no room here. And we're just going to the final few corners now. So we should be okay to cross the line in 6th position. It's another fantastic performance for the Hookster as we cross the line. Yes, get in. And the Hookster is happy as well. Nico Rosberg finished in 12th in the end. Teammate Daniel Ricciardo finished in 20th. Wowzers. What a loser. So there's the scores on the doors then. Jenson Button won the race. Fernando Alonso was in 2nd. Kimi Raikkonen was in 3rd. We finished in 6th. And let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship. Lewis Hamilton is still way out in front with 284 points. We're now in 9th place with 61 points. Okay then, let's have a look now at that all-important Constructors' Championship, where, as you know, we are fighting against our old team, the HRT. And we've done it! Look at this! Up into 7th place with 37 points. Above the HRT with 31. Fantastic. Well, it's boiling hot today, so I think I'm going to take out my girlfriend, Constant Vagina, for a little spin in my car. Oh, Constant. Yes, now tell me, are you enjoying the view, Constant? I tell you what, I'm enjoying the view very much so. It's sensational. Wait a minute, what's that you say? This road's a little bit bumpy. Yes, I have to admit it is a very bumpy road, Constant. But no, I didn't plan it that way. No, it's just happened to turn out like that. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh my goodness. Oh God. Oh God. Fantastic. Yeah, anyway, moving on. Our next round is in India. And wait a minute, we have a contract offer. Hold the phone, everyone. We have an offer from someone. Who is it? And it's from Mercedes. Good news, they've also drive for next season as the number 2 driver. Oh my goodness. As I thought would happen, we are going to be driving for Mercedes for next season. We're going to carry on with the Toro Rosso to the end of this season, and then next season we're going to be driving in the Mercedes. Wowzers. Absolute wowzers. And thank you, Sabine. Thank you very much. Yes. And we've got offers to renew contracts from other teams, but we're not going to bother with that. No, no, no. So there you go. We go with Mercedes for Season 2 of the All Seasons F1 2012 Championship. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. There will, of course, be more later.